Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanamurashalaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Mahikam Yena Bhutale Swayam Virvaramanandam Dadami Swasadantikam Namo Om Vishnupadaya Vishnupadaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Namaste Krishna Prema Pradayate So the kids can go to business. There is other side come forward, master flow is very simple and share to follow. Are you also? Because it is there, so it is. So here, okay. So we have seen this wonderful scripture, Bhagavad Gita. So Ashish will start with warm-up. So yes, today's session is going to be heavy. Heavy in the sense difficult to answer. Please bear with me, but it is true. Okay? Yes. So yeah. So we'll do a recap, then we'll start with today's session. Four gates we saw. What are the four gates? Physical gate, emotional gate, physical gate, and psychological. Good. Two types of body. What is the cross body has? Fire, and one punch body. Okay. Subtle body has? Okay. Okay. Good karma, bad karma, which is good. Good. What should be done? Good karma, bad karma, based on our opinion, according to me. Scriptures. Yes. How to get rid of all the karmas. According for mind, M stands for magnifies the problem. I, infinite thoughts. N, other person. D, distraction. Yes? Yes. Solution. M, involved in positive thinking. Okay. N, other person. Yes. D, is the resolution. What are the three modes we saw? Goodness, passion, ignorance. How do we get into these modes? By association. Karana, guna, sarvasya. Out of these three, which is best mode? None of them are good modes because every mode will bind us back to cycle of birth and death. Happy birthday and from that anniversary is waiting for all of us. Yes. How to get rid of three modes is Karana to Krishna, which I expect later. Okay. We saw three ways to apply knowledge in the last session. What are the three ways? What are the three ways? Okay, one is scriptures, two more verses. Seeing is believing. What is that? And then one more. Experience. Okay? So basically, Pratyaksha Prama, seeing is believing, Anuman Prama, experience, Shabda Prama, is due to scriptures. Okay? Yes, let's dive the topic today. Today, a lot of question and answer will be there. You can't answer me. Okay? Yes. So, what we are doing is, we are doing self-realization. That is, we are trying to break the cycle of birth and death. We are trying to understand who we are. So, this has three questions. First question is, who are we? Okay? Who are we? We are spiritual. We are not a body, we are spiritual. Now, who is the Supreme? We should ask. The Supreme is nothing but Lord Krishna, which is covered in the later part of the course. Okay? Then what is our relationship with Krishna? And does anybody know? What is our relationship with Krishna? Any idea? Doctor, but the summer more appropriate terminology. It's a broader terminology. Doctor is a broader terminology. Yes, servant. Okay, we are servant of Krishna. Jiva is Nitya Krishna Das. We are eternal servant of Krishna. Now, we will think getting PhD, getting doctorate, getting honored by many things in a world. Many people give titles, lot of titles. Okay, those titles are not true titles. Being a servant of Krishna, D-A-S, Das, is the greatest title one can get. So for women we call Dasi, for men we call Das. So my name is Balavan Balaji Das. So I am servant of who? Balavan, the greatest strength person, Govinda. I am the servant of that. So Balavan Balaji Das. Okay, Das not a surname. You see many people in Islam that Das. That is not a surname. So that is a spiritual thing given to them that they are servant of Krishna. Similarly, my wife's name is Indukuri Lakshmi Devi Dasi. Okay, so Indukuri means a moon faced this one, so which is Nagarani. So she is a servant of Nagarani. So woman will get Devi Dasi, servant of Nagarani. The man will get a servant of Krishna. That's how it is. That is the greatest title, not the PhD or doctorate. That is there on the greatest title. Okay? Yes. Yeah. So, if you know these three things, that means you have understood the entire self-realization. By knowledge, by theory, you are self-realized. You have nothing else to learn. Only thing is you have to convert this knowledge into practice. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Now, how to convert this knowledge into practice? For that, Krishna gives the clues. They will say this shlokas. Can I read out me? Teshnam sadaka yukana Bhagatam Vidi Purvakam Tadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Yena Mahayanti Te. Now, I give you yeah, so Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, 10th shloka, Krishna says what? Those who are constantly devoted to my service, basically chanting. Okay, so chanting is also great service to Krishna. Don't think that it is for you. You are chanting Krishna's name means you are serving Krishna directly. So what will Krishna will do? I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So you know the knowledge, you know the theory that who is Krishna, what is my relationship, I am not the body, I am spirit soul. Everything you know, but in practice we don't know. Okay? So practice will be given by Krishna in the regular chant. The next sloka also, Krishna says, Tesham evam tambatam aham ajnana chantamata nashayami atma bhavasto Jnana Vidya Vasvata. That is, I give the shining lamp of knowledge which destroys the ignorance in the everyone's heart. So by Krishna's mercy only, we can understand Krishna. Basically, it's that simple as that. Okay? Yes. Now, how many of you remember this slide? Does anyone remember this slide? No. This is the first slide of our first class. Okay, I asked, buy this home, you'll be happy. Buy this car, you'll be happy. Buy this bike, you'll be happy. Yes? And buy this endeavor, you can be happy. Okay? Right? I don't know. Anyone who has a car in Bangalore, it is a curse of me. Yeah, literally it's a curse. If it rains, wrong is. Okay? Yes? So, lot of advertisement is there about happiness. So I'll tell you one more thing. If you come from airport to Bangalore, or if you go from Bangalore to airport, you will see a lot of billboards, right? Every billboard has a very nice, full of forest and one building is there. Like that, every advertisement will be there. Correct? You have seen that? Yes? One advertisement was very funny. Last year, April, there was a water shortage, right? So at that time, one advertisement said that a villa without water problem. So this is how they said. Okay. So it was there. And every advertisement, what is their purpose, to encourage your life. So whenever we watch YouTube or even when we watch IPL, 5 seconds only advertisement used to come, right? You can skip the advertisement. You know what is their purpose? So we have to keep on seeing them until it goes into our mind. Okay? For example, my son, he was just 3 years old, he cannot read ABC at all. He knows ABC, but he cannot read the letters together and he cannot pronounce it. But as soon as we went to the supermarket, Papa, this is 10 so we will take this. So I was surprised. You don't know how you cannot read. I asked him how he can read. No, this is what is there in the address. Not 10 no, I remember when he was studying. Okay? Now, one slogan I will tell you. You should not complete the slogan. Ready? Yes? क्या आपके रूप में से? Very nice. Okay. Bhagavad Gita first slogan. Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra. I asked. So basically, we know everything because this is how advertisement industries work. They keep on engraving your mind until it goes into your mind, and then when you go to supermarket, you choose the product. Okay? So that's how they advertise happiness also. They buy this, and then they will be happy. Can we get permanent, ever-increasing happiness through any of these activities? Good. Now, we will hear from Lord Krishna's estimation of this book. Okay? Why we have to hear from Lord Krishna? Unless we hear it from the heart more, don't listen to that. Basically, we should ask the designer, what is his goal is all about. Okay? So I used to design satellite. So there's an operation team running in India, near India. So they used to ask us, can I operate in this way, can I do this way? So they consult us because since we are the designers, they have to consult us. Same way, Krishna is the designer of this world. We will consult from him what is this world is all about. Okay? Yes. Now I'm going to show some pictures and names. You should tell the Sanskrit equivalent. Are you all ready? What is this? Bhojanalaya. Okay, Bhojanalaya is Sanskrit. Okay? Place to eat or Bhojanalaya. Vidyalaya, very good. Place to study, Vidyalaya. Okay? This is inappropriate, but still you can tell. Madhilaya, yes, Madhilaya. Okay? Granthalaya. Okay? Granthalaya. Any idea of this alaya? This is also alaya. Bhumi alaya. Let's hear from Krishna. Ready? Mahupendya Punarjanma Dukkaraya Prashashvatam Napnuvanti Mahamanaha Samsiddhi Paramatara. That's why it was half a session again. This session is heavy. But okay, I'm not saying this, Krishna is saying this. Yes. They will repeat this also. Kim Puna Ramana Punya Bhakta Radharishayastata Amintya Sukam Lokam Imam Ramya Gadastamam. How much more is this to from us? Therefore, having come to this temporary, discernible world, Anityam Asukam. Okay? Now, suppose we are in jail, when you go to jail, and after getting into jail, we will tell why there is no AC, why so many mosquitoes, why it is not proper, food and things like that. What will other persons tell? Boss, you are in jail, what will you expect? Right? So Krishna also saying, why there is no happiness? Why there is so much misery in this world? Krishna is boss. This is Dukkalayam. What do you expect? Okay? Dukkalayam and Ashashvatas. And what we want? Permanent happiness. We don't want temporary happiness. It should be everlasting, permanent happiness. We don't want any temporary happiness. And it should be Nityam and Shukam. But what Krishna is saying, Anityam and Ashukam. In our in front of any letter, it is the negative. Okay? Anityam and Ashukam. No happiness at all. Yes. And it is like almost we are looking for water in the desert. It is as good as that. We want happiness means water in the desert. Now, when I saw that, when I read both the shlokas, I felt Krishna is very pessimistic, right? How many of you feel it is pessimistic? Okay. When Krishna told the truth, how many of you feel Krishna told the truth? Obviously, it has to be. Yes. Okay. I'll tell you. Let's summarize. Okay, now let's make it. Let's understand the logical way. Okay. Very interesting comparison. A prisoner in jail, what he has, a uniform, he is put behind the bars, made to work hard, and jailer who orders the punishment. Right? Now you should not tell me what we have in this world, equal and opposite. For uniform, we have this form. Okay? Yes. Behind the bars. We have six anantas plus anger, greed, illusion, envy, pride. Okay? These six wonderful friends are the root cause of our existence in this world. If these friends are removed, it will not be there, it will be there in spiritual world. It's as simple as that. And because of them, we have taken so much work in this world. So we can compare like, let's say we take Ganga, we remove the entire water, we take the sand particle and we count one by one. Let's say we will count it. And the amount of sand particle, that infinite sand particle, will be very less compared to the amount of birth we have taken in this world. You are going to get it? We have taken so much birth, this sand particle in the Ganga is very insignificant. Okay? Yes. And yes. And see what happens. See, so many people commit crime, go to jail. Okay? In the jail, if you behave very good, what will happen? The jailer will reduce the punishment, he will release you immediately. Right? Yes? Same way, we are also in this world as a prisoner only. Because of this, we are there. Once this bad behaviors are gone, all these 600 cars are gone, we will be released back to spiritual world. It will be every time. Now, in today's session only, I will tell you, till now we have understood how this world is running, how the spiritual world is running, we will understand in today's session. Okay? Very amazing to hear. Because until now, if I have told about spiritual world in the first session, you will not appreciate it. Since you are not chanting, you will to understand in this session how the spiritual world is like. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Next is, so by chanting only these all this does and go on from our heart. Okay? The chanting is the best detergent or the best liquid which we see in the heart. Okay? Yes. Next is, we have worked hard to survive. We have made work hard, we have worked hard to survive. And Durga Devi is the in charge of this chain. Okay? And the best part is, she has a trident. Okay? Every trident is one klesha. Okay? So one trident is that suffering due to our own body and mind, due to our mind, body, and and next trident is Adi Bhautik, that is suffering due to others. Okay? So many people say that I am a very strong person and things like that. One mosquito will bite, malaria, dengue, donkeys. Yes, one mosquito is sufficient to destroy somebody, right? Similarly, one coronavirus is how much it is? 1 nanometer or micrometer, right? Yes. So that is Adi Bhautik. Then Adi Dainik, natural calamities. Now, earthquake, third things like that is with this three Klesha, she is poking us. Get out of this world. This world is not for you. This dukkha, get out, get out. You know how good we are and how world is very nice and comfortable. That is how we are. Okay? She is poking us very badly, but we are like this. Okay? Now, yes. So basically, we are not getting ultimate happiness. So we are getting lots of happiness in the advertisement. And everyone is trying their own innovative ways to be happy. And one of the best example for this, I used to ask this in married couples classes. How many of you felt your engagement was better, your marriage, post marriage is better, or before marriage the engagement is better? Correct, right? Truth or zero. Why? Because there is an expectation of happiness, I enjoy and things like that. Yes? And one of the best line which I got is once you get married, all your problems will be settled and solved. That's what my parents told me and gave me courage. Yes? So same thing happens with everyone. So some people get happiness, but what happens is the time kills all the happiness. So I'll give a simple example. Unfortunately, there is no Prashant today, so I'll spend one of the situation here. So today I'm serving you Rasagula regularly. One Rasagula you will take the Rasagula. Second Rasagula you will take. You will take the Rasagula. After third, fourth, what will you say? Plus. Okay. So every enjoyment there is a limit. Okay. Saturation. Okay. Similarly, take any sensual pleasure. You want to enjoy anything you want to consider. You will have a limit after some time. But okay, I don't want anything more. It is saturated. Whereas spiritual enjoyment never saturates, never never makes you tired, and never make you dissatisfied. Okay, that is how it is. Wherein material enjoyment, whatever you do, like be whatever you take any enjoyment in this world, they will have saturation and time will kill all happiness. Okay, I'll give a simple example. When I first got my job, so when I was studying, my college was in kind of second tier city. So getting a job was a great achievement at that time. So last year, final year of the class, my only motive was to get a job. That's it, nothing else. When I got a job, I was in cloud nine. We say no, cloud nine. I was in cloud nine. Yeah, I got a job like that. So it lasted for 6 months. I got placed in positions. So it lasted for 6 months. When I got into a company, first week I was very happy. I was very white and white, nice girls and things like that. I was very happy and I was going to the company. After 2 weeks, it is same old routine, same old thing, nothing changed. And then like I have to work hard and things like that. I will learn more, otherwise I will not able to survive in the company. So many things were happening. Okay? Same thing will happen to many people. Many people get into IIT, right? After getting into IIT, my mentor was telling that he got into BITS. So initially he was studying in some college. For MTech, he get into BITS. After getting into BITS, he was like, wow, I achieved my lifetime achievement like that. But after joining, he understood that it is like any other college. You have an exam, and this one, classwork, homework, everything is same. Okay? Yes? So this is what it takes. So every happiness initially gives some happiness, but later it becomes saturated. Okay? That's what happens in the marriage also. Yes? Yeah. This is not the real happiness. We think that we can enjoy the happiness, but it is having some risk. Yes? The anticipation that I'm going to the college or I got the job, I will go to the company. That is what makes the happiness. Yes? So it is like big burger. The anticipation is the first burger. And then the second crispy part is the enjoyment. We get little bit enjoyment. After enjoyment, again we have to maintain that. For example, once I go to job, I have to maintain the job. That was like 5 months, right? So that is the second part. I will enter the day. From the moment you get married, initially it will be very nice. After some time, you have so many problems to take care of. That is the maintenance part. Similarly, when you go get into college, nice college also, you enjoy a lot, you enjoy for 1 week or 1 month, again you have to maintain your studies and everything. Okay? So this happiness in this world is very, very, very temporary. Okay? Now I'll tell you, I'll give an example of Hiranyakashipu. You know how much years Hiranyakashipu did tapasya? Any idea? Many, many lakhs of years he did tapasya. Okay? To enjoy, how many years he enjoyed Hiranyakashipu? He was in one leg posture like this, was many years he was doing tapasya, and then the entire body got eaten by ant. The termites will be there, no? Entire body got eaten by termites. That much level of tapasya he is. But how many years he enjoyed? He enjoyed maximum 6 years until Prahlad turned to 6. That's it. Okay? Until that time only he can enjoy. How many years of tapasya? Lakhs of years of tapasya. How many years of enjoyment? 6 years. This is how the world is. Okay? Even Hiranyakashipu, see Hiranyakashipu could moment he changes his eyebrows, all the Navagranas will come and follow your feet. Okay? That much powerful Hiranyakashipu is. When he change the eyebrow to come here means he will not yes sir. Okay? So if you all have shiny lotion, things like that, you can take a part of Hiranyakashipu also. They are not coming for you. Okay? Yes. This is how it is, but the enjoyment, what we want in life, will be very, very difficult. Okay? Yes. This picture, we have taken it from Mahabharata. I have not drawn this picture. This shloka reference is there in Mahabharata. Okay? Now I will explanation. This final is very important. Please listen to this attentively. Very important part. Okay? There is a man. He came into the forest. Suddenly one mad elephant was chasing him. Okay? In order to stay away from the mad elephant, he got into this tree. Okay? And unfortunately, in the tree, one white rat and black rat is eating the branch. Okay? And anytime it is ready to fall down, a snake is ready to bite him. Okay? And on top of it, there is a honeybee. Okay? They are also disturbing, very pathetic things. In between, one more drop is coming, and he is tasting and enjoying. Wow, nice taste, nice time and having. Okay, this is the analogy. We will see how it is realistic in our life. Okay, first thing is this man elephant. Oh, that person is me only. No other special. That person is me only. Okay, and the mad elephant which is chasing us is the death. Okay, so let's say any product which is manufactured will have on the stamp. What is the stamp? They are also manufactured. We also have a rubber stamp on the expiry date. It is sticky. Whatever you put parent only, dye you put, nothing will work when it comes. Okay? Yes. So this death is Yamaraj who is chasing us. He is ready to devour us and he is waiting for us to kill us. Next, the white and the red, sorry, black and white rats are day and night. Okay? Every day and night is passing. So we are getting old, Jara, we are becoming old. So that is what black and this one. The snakes, which is waiting us, Yadi, when it is ready to strike any time. Okay? For example, like I used to tell in the previous sessions, why people get classes, and so many difficulties we get through the disease. So it is mentioned, Purva Janta Vikam Papam Yati Rupenya. That is, whatever the sin which we have done in the past life will come and affect us in the Yati, whatever the disease we get. For example, many people get jaundice or chicken pox. So they are actually offenses to the daisies. That type of offenses we have done in the past, right? That's the reason they are dating. Similarly, from many diseases, suppose you affect the person with for his ugly looks or based on the physical complexion, you comment the person. Next time, we may get some people have very white skin tone. I do not affect that. So that many white patches of the skin will be there. So that is the punishment we get in this life. So every jati has a connection to the previous life. Okay? So we have mountains of such things. Everest is waiting for us. So mountains of snakes is waiting for us. We don't have anything. Okay? We don't have very good food here. Okay? And these honeybees which are disturbing us is like everyday we going to office, taking care of this and taking care of this. Look at the comparison. They have not told this as everyday duties. The honeybees are everyday duties. Okay? And in between we are getting happiness, and that is the honey drop. And whenever we call Prabhuji, how are you? Mataji, how are you? Prabhuji, I am completely alright. Okay? But the reality is not good. The death is waiting, snake is ready to bite us, and honeybee is to meet us. And in between, one drop we are getting, and we are getting, we are happy. Okay? Now, tell me, how can this person can escape? Lord has to come and pick up. Now, when Lord is coming, that's why we should raise the hand, chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. You understand why we raise the hand? We are in this world, okay? When you rise only, you can pick it up. There is no other way, okay? Yes, don't worry. Before we fall, before snake will catch you. You don't have to worry about that. Okay? Yes. Now, yeah, this is the reason it is called Durga again. Okay? Yes. So, our current happiness is also related. Okay? So, having said this, yes, having said this is how the real world is. Okay? So, having said this, now we should work for the real happiness. The real happiness, there in Bhagavad Gita, now it is going to, I'm going to explain. So, many people want to say that, Rosie, like I want to, I want to be stable in the world, I want to settle in the world, then I take up the bhakti seriously, I will do more chanting and things like that. I'll tell you, if you solve one problem, let's say one problem is there, some job issue or some serious problem is there. After solving one problem, there will be 10 problems will be waiting for you. Okay? The moment we solve the 10 problem, 100 problems will be waiting for you. Okay? So, because this world is Anityam, Ashukam, and Ashashtam, never permanent. You are trying to become permanent or settled. This world will never make you settle. Okay? So, if you don't practice bhakti now, we can never become settled at all. Okay? That is what is the problem. And the spiritual, in contrast, spiritual world, there is no death, there is no birth, there is no old age, there is no disease, there is no time factor, there is no, what you call, saturation, there is no envy or no such any tinge of contamination which we see in this material world. Okay? I'll explain in one of the past time, then you will understand. Okay? So now, what is the root to happiness is, can you repeat after me? These two shlokas are the most quoted shlokas in Bhagavad Gita, very, very important shlokas. Daiyesha gunamayi mahamaya puratyaya mam evai prapadante mayam ekam karantite.
This divine energy of mind consisting of three modes of nature is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered to me can completely cross the level.
Getting out of this world is very, 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 very difficult. Okay? Why it is difficult is, let's say, as I told you, we are in jail, right? When you try to escape jail, the jailer will say, hey, come, please go out of jail, please escape, enter the jail. What will jailer do? More punishment, more monitoring, more trouble. Okay? Yes? Same thing this jailer will do here also. See, when you try to come for the Gita course, mind will tell you, every Sunday, same white and white person, what they will teach, same Hare Krishna, same Bhagavad Gita, you have book at home, you can read, why you should go? Okay? This is one example. And another example, at that time only, you will get a very wonderful, many people, some people get wonderful ideas. Hey, you go to shopping today, let's speak with that. Oh, this is very important. We finish your course. And there are many, many, what do you call, the old movies will be there. And, what's that? Police using dogs now. The dogs, in order to show away dogs, they give some biscuits and some things to divert the dogs. Same way, this why are they increase $1,000 to see whether you are diverted or they are. So, but successful, we are very, very successful, we are not diverted and coming regularly. But first session, if you have seen 150 people are there. Okay, so now around 70 to 80 are there. So rest 70 people are diverted, they fail the test of 100. Okay, now they have to take work again, and the next day they have to conduct the same test again. Okay, yes, yeah. Nice, next program. Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Praja Aham Vam Sarva Bhaktivyo Vamshatishyami Masutara. What Krishna is saying, I will deliver you from all sinful reaction. Okay? Now you may have doubt. We have the doubt no. Then Krishna had added the word mass which do not fear. Whatever you did, I will take it. Okay? Yes. For this couple, he has added this word mass which otherwise he has no meaning to that. Okay? So, Krishna is promising to that if you surrender unto me, I will make sure that all your papas are removed. So, as I told you earlier, if all our punya and papas removed, then only we can go back to spiritual birth. Otherwise, we have to take birth again to complete the papa. The problem is, it is like some balance is there, you have to clear the balance, you have to take next birth. Okay? Now, very important fact is, many people think that bhakti is optional. I am very young, why should I practice bhakti and things like that? Please know, every day when you travel in a car, okay, travel in a car or bike, carbon dioxide is coming from the car, right? That is killing so many microorganisms. So every moment you are traveling is concerned, okay? And every day you are eating food, every plant you are taking, vaccine is there, and then your company plus many production office, whatever, one industry factories, this shirt, these things, many pollutions they would have done, then only you are getting these clothes or many of these products. Yes, everything has a sin. Okay, so we are in complete Mount Everest of sin. So bhakti is not optional, it is mandatory. If we don't do it, we accumulate more and more sin and we bound ourselves more and more. Okay, that is how it is. Now, what is the example of having surrendered to Krishna? These two are amazing examples. Okay? Yes. Actually, if you want to describe this last time, I need 2 hours. This last time, I need 4 to 6 hours. Okay? But I'll try to complete it in 5 minutes. Okay? Gajendra, this last time is called Gajendra. Okay? Gajendra was a very wonderful animal. In his previous life, he was a devotee. Okay? Now, what happened? Because of some curse of some stages, he has to take birth as an elephant. And he came to a place, lake, where you can see that behind that some instruments are there. So he came for a round, what you call, outing. So where he came, and suddenly one crocodile caught his leg. Okay? It is so happened that in water, which is strong element of crocodile, crocodile is strong. Okay? So the crocodile was stronger and stronger. It was pulling the Gajendra inside the water. It may look like a pastime that Gajendra is this 1 feet deep of water. Actual pastime is Gajendra was pulled inside the water. Only his tusk and eyes were visible. Rest all were inside the water. He was drowned deeply inside the water. Now, how many years this elephant was holding the leg of Gajendra? Any idea? How many? 10,000 celestial years. Not 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 10,000 celestial years. One celestial year is, like for example, daily with us, our 6 months is 1 day for them. Okay? Like that, one celestial year is that 6 months days into 365 days. Okay? So they have 10,000 celestial years. The Indra was caught in the act of mouth of the crocodile. Okay? At that time, by Lord's mercy, Gajendra remembered his past life and he started to offer prayers to the Lord Vishnu. Okay? As soon as the prayer reached Vaikuntha, you know what happened to Vaikuntha? Lord immediately heard the prayer, my foot is crawling, I should go down. Okay? Immediately, when Lord reached from Vaikuntha, people have the chant Pushasutta, then they have to welcome in so many paras here, then only Lord can be Vaikuntha. Otherwise, Lord cannot be. At that time, Lord said, no, I cannot wait for anybody. Let me go to immediately go and save my Lord. Okay? And he started to run. Now, Garuda was there, Lord was there with the flying Vishnu. Now, one moment, Lord felt that Garuda is flying slower. Oh, Garuda, you have to go faster. And no, Garuda was telling, oh Lord, this is my maximum speed, this is my maximum capacity. Beyond this, I cannot go. Okay? Then when Lord was telling, no, your speed is so low, my ego is trying to go and save. Immediately, Lord took Garuda in his hand. Okay? And he started to fly and try to save Gajendra. Now, tell me, to save Gajendra, do the Lord has to come personally on the way? Aren't he sent his Sudarshan Chakra from Vaikuntha? The Sudarshan Chakra is sufficient to, like one chakra cut, just, okay? Sudarshan Chakra is so powerful that even the ray of Sudarshan Chakra can kill so many people. It need not be so close and cut it. If it is far away, the speed of the ray is sufficient to kill the person. Okay? So, Sudarshan Chakra, he could have said, this is how Lord is very, very sweet. He forgets when his devotee is suffering now. He forgets that he is Vishnu. He thinks that I am an ordinary person, I have to save my devotee. Okay? That is how the devotee's prayer makes him forget that he is Vishnu himself. So he came all the way to save Gajendra. Then, after reaching there also, he could have left Sudarshan Chakra, he could have cut the crocodile. There also he forgot that he is Vishnu. He went there and took Sudarshan Chakra like a chaku, knife, and he cut the crocodile like this. Then Sudarshan Chakra was saying, oh Lord, so many times you used me, you just send me, I finish the job and come back. For the first time, you have used as a chaku. Okay? Because of your devotee. Okay? I can understand that. I can understand because of the devotee. But give me some respect to me also. Like that, okay? So he uses a chaku and cut the crocodile. And then Gajendra was killed. You know what Gajendra said after the saving? He picked the lotus flower he wanted to offer to the Lord. And you know what he said? Oh Lord, I did not cry in pain. Okay? I want to offer this lotus flower to you. But before offering this lotus flower, I may die. So I want to offer this lotus flower to you. Because of that, I cried. Okay? 10,000 years he was under suffering. But 10,000 years, even after coming, he did not say, I cried for pain. I just want to offer this lotus flower. Or lotus flower. This is called God. Okay? And let's take an example of Balavan Balaji. You know what about Balavan? See, recently, 2 years back, I went to Ahobi, right? That's where Narasimha book. So I went to the place. Gurukul was there. Shanda Navaka used to teach him. And he used to be thrown from a cliff, that cliff I was seeing, like it was very huge. Just by looking at the light, I got fainted. I couldn't look beyond that. That was how it was. From there, he was thrown and he was caught by God like a Moses. Okay? Every torture Hiranyakashipu was did, nothing worked on the Balavan because of surrender. So now tell me, are they in distress at all? They are in distress, right? But since Lord is there is no problem. So we are also in this world with so much distress, not happiness. But if we have the Lord, we are also like that. In spite of this suffering, will be happy. Okay? Yes, that's why I said bhakti is maturity. Yes? And yes. So why to practice bhakti at the age? I'll tell you two examples, negative examples first. Then I will finish the class with positive examples. Any movie we also like good films, we don't like anti-climax. Okay? I'll give negative example first, then positive example. So then I will tell what is meant by spiritual growth. Okay? So towards the end I will touch. Okay. Yes. 2 years back or 3 years back, we went to one old age home. It was there near Sarjapur Road. Okay. The first floor we went to, the people cannot walk or they cannot get up or get in the first ground floor. Okay. Then we moved to first floor because since they cannot come for a class, we will come program, we will go to the we will Gita, we will Prashad. That was the objective. Then we went to first floor. There are so many old people. They were there. They were like many people were shouting, yelling like that. It is that one person had a constant pain in his knee. It is like a nail is always hitting him sharp. Because of the constant pain, he used to shout and yell at people. That is the level of the person in the hospital. And there was a high court judge also was there. Because during his time, everyone would have respected his position, salary, his power and everything. But after his retirement, nobody cares. Right? So till his age of 60, he took the power or the shelter of people, money, prestige, fame. But after he lost, nobody cared for him. And he was there and he was also wrong. Like there are so many people were there, and it was really very, very discernible, academic to see the condition. Okay? Very and there we did a class. Okay? Wherein we have seen devotees. For example, there also ISKCON also we have devotees like 80 plus, 70 plus, 90 plus. So they used to give tracks at 78 and we used to listen and their wisdom would be so amazing. Nowadays if you ask old people to speak what, after some time they repeat the same thing only, whatever the problems they have. Like I have some relatives, I'm not understanding the old age, I also have to go through that. I'm able to visually see myself. But what I'm saying is, this is what old age does. In old age, when we reach now, whatever we do shelter, that is what we take shelter at the old age also, but we cannot use shelter. Okay? So I have some relatives, they keep on talking the same topic. 50 years, what happened long back, 30 years ago. Same thing they keep on talking. Yes? So, this is what we could see in the old age home. And one example, one right example we got. Once one of our brahmachari was distributing Gita, and he was very young. And one very old person was there who was smoking cigarette and he was sitting on the brahmachari. Right? You are very young here, you should do this. Okay? And you should do this reading Bhagavad Gita at my age, at the This brahmachari is the right? You are right. Give me the cigarette. I will do this. You take Bhagavad Gita, you read and distribute this Bhagavad Gita. And then you took it. And then within 2 minutes, no, I cannot do this. Okay? So, whatever we can do at the age of 5, our initial ages only, we can practice later. Since these old age home people, they always took shelter of something nonsense. When they became old, they couldn't take bucket loss. See, I have one relative, he is going through lots and lots of suffering. When I request him, wanted to chant Hare Krishna, he is siding only. There is no job. Okay? He is 70 plus, he is retired, he is getting pension. I did no job. I request him, why don't you chant Balaji? I should have done that at early age. Now I am not getting interest in things like that. Now, whenever he complains, I feel very painful. See, I know the solution, but this customer is not taking it. Okay, that is how it is. So this is what will happen to our village. We will not be able to do it. One such example is this. Please see this image carefully. One person was there. It looks like he has done lots and lots of nonsense. So at the time of death, okay, what has happened is Dukes of Yama or Shi. If you can read the English properly, DWTS of Yama is written there. Even in Hindi it is written Dukes of Yama. Okay? So at the time of death, if you have to be taken to Yamaraj, they will be standing in the front door. At the time of death, no, they cannot speak properly, they cannot tell properly. So this person was blabbering. So they give a pen and paper and then he has written this. Okay, that's the reason many people when they die, they pass urine stool, things like that, because they see and hear some very troublesome figures, which is like us. Okay, when you don't practice, they will be coming. Okay, yes, this is what will happen. And but if you practice properly, we get a very wonderful life. And we now hospital. Okay, yes. One Bhakti was there in America. This is a very important story. Is here this. So in America, even now, you can see what is one of 5:30 and thousands of dollars happening. We go around the streets and we perform Nagasaki. Okay? So that is called Nagasaki. We chant Hare Krishna Mantra and drums and kata. We chant loudly and then so that every plant, animal, building, every humans will get, every other faith people also can hear them out. That is our objective. So that when Sukhrati will get available, then they can also come and sing in their classmates. See, we are all sitting, we want everyone in this Indiranagar to come and sing here. That will happen only when we do Nagasaki. There is no other way. So this is what we do every time regularly. Nagasaki must happen. So this is a procession, like 10 to 10, 20 devotees are doing with this. One drug dealer was chased by police and suddenly he got inside this group. Okay, and then he was also Hare Krishna, like that he was walking. And then this police couldn't find him at all. And then after the finishing the Nagasaki, they go back to temple. Okay, after going to the temple, this drug dealer thought, "Hey, you will go out and the police will catch me. Better I stay in the temple and I will come here, I will try to escape." That was his plan. So he went to the temple president, we called authority. I want to join the temple. And then he go. Immediately this temple authority was very happy. Wow, what a transformation. One time Hare Krishna Mahamudra, you want to join the temple. Wow. Yes, and he called the lead singer. Who is the singer? Come. Because of your singing, this person is transformed. You want to join the temple. Okay, now, next day morning, he woke up. Yes, next day morning he woke up. What time he has to wake up, 3:30. Okay, so our temple programs are like this. 4:30 there is a Mangala. So 3:30 he was wake up, and then he has to take bath in a very cold shower. Okay, there is no hot water available. That is America, not in India. Okay, America. Cold water is like ice bucket, literally ice bucket. He has to take bath. After 3:30, he took bath. 4:30 there is a Mangala. So we sing Samsara, it's a Guru Puja, we perform Guru Puja. And then at 5 o'clock we do Tulsi Puja. After that, 5:30 to 7:30, devotees put their hands in the feet. Okay, and then chant 16 rounds. This person doesn't know anything. So he also got a bead bag. And without any bead, he just put there and he was also buttering. He doesn't know how to chant also. Okay, and he was doing that. Now he woke up at 3:30. There is no pressure. Okay, then okay, now 7:30 is over. Then I may get pressure from the Gita. Now 7:30, devotee said, now we go for Guru Puja. So they did another Puja. Then after that, Bhagavatam class. 8 to 9 o'clock Bhagavatam class. After Bhagavatam class, about 9:30 only, you got prasad. Okay? Now I can take some rest and what this control? Oh, you have think of you should be trained very nicely. Take these books and go distribute in the streets. Okay? So he was given a white and white Dhoti Kurta, and then Sunday is changed, so he could easily mingle outside. So devotees are also there. So they went along with him and helped the food distribution. And he went there and they came back around 8:30. And after 8:30, he had some dinner. Again, he slept off. Next day, same routine. 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 7:30. Like this, it was going on for 6 months. This person thought, again, I'm a drug dealer. These people are very genuine, very simple and humble people. And it's better for me to tell them no to. So he went and approached the General President. He told, Prabhuji, you are not, I am not a person who you think I am, like that he told. I am not a person who you think. Immediately, the person was very happy. I told, congratulations, you understood. You are not the body, you are spirit soul. It's correct. Okay. Yes, like, when this person, no, not that I mean that. Okay. I am a drug dealer. So I just escaped police and came here. And looking at your sincerity of the people, I want to surrender to Krishna, I want to surrender to devotees like that you told. Then this little person told, no, no, first you surrender to police. Because we cannot do any illegal activities here, otherwise our life will be in danger. So you go to surrender to police. Then they took it to police pocket. They took him for trial. Now judge asked, what are you doing in these 6 months? The judge was asking. So he was asking, then he told 3:30 I wake up, I take a course of work, then I attend Balavan Balaji, I chant 2 hours, and then I go for food distribution, and then I come back at 8:30 again, this like this I was doing 6 months. After hearing all this, judge pronounced the sentence. Okay, this person can be released from the judge told. Then this police, hey, there's so much difficulty got him. Now you are promising that you are releasing him. You know what judge said? Whatever the punishment he is supposed to go to jail. He already got it. Okay, so then later the devotee again joined the temple. You know how much he was transformed. You know, he now has become a really senior devotee. He is not most respectable. Okay, now trust me, drug dealers are the most cunning, are most cruel people. For money, they will ready to go any extent. They will not mind killing anybody just because even 10 rupees, 100 rupees. They are so cunning and evil people. That person got transformed into bhakti. Okay? He said, just because of the sincerity of devotees and looking at the practice in the association of devotees, I felt myself transformed. My cruel mentality of drugs went off, and I became a sincere person just because of the program of Srila Prabhupada. Okay? This is not life is transformed from the drug dealer. Now, a drug dealer could transform whatever us. They can also transform, provided we are sincere and serious. Okay? If you are kanda, we will not be able to transform. Okay? We should be sincere and serious. Seriousness means always eager. I want to learn and I want to concept bhakti. That is serious. Sincere is you should be regular and you should be consistent. Regularly chanting 1 hour and meditation. How many of you chant 1 hour every day? Others. So the others who are not chanting, one day request, please chant. Now I will tell you what is there in the spiritual world. Are you all ready? Till now you have not heard about spiritual world. Ready? One glimpse of spiritual world until now, then you will understand. One day in Vrindavan, Krishna wanted to play a pastime with his friends. So what is happening? You all know game will be there. Like one person will bend like this, the other person will come and put a hand like this and jump over. You all know this game? In your childhood, you all know about game. So like this we have to bend. So what is happening? One Gopa was bending like this and everyone was coming and jumping like this. When Krishna was about to jump on him, suddenly one Gopa, this Gopa who was bent now, he turned back like this. Because when he turned back, Krishna could jump over him. Okay? Now everyone told, oh Krishna, now it's your turn, you have to get down, you have to get down. Okay? Now Krishna went down from this. And now, assume, now your boss is there like that. What an amazing chance. Yes, you all go and jump, and then jump over the boss. Just a game. That's what you will say, right? Same way, every Goku was, every Goku was jumping on Krishna like putting flat on their back of the Krishna. And Krishna's actually body is very, very soft and tender. Just because of their force form, and their body turned into red color, full red color, okay? And nobody bothered. No purpose were bothered that Krishna's turning red, and everybody putting it down. Now from the sky, Surya Dev and many Devi Devatas are watching what is happening. And they were saying, hey, our Krishna, our worshipful master is getting like this, and every purpose are putting chant. Wow, wonderful opportunity. We will also go chant. They also remember. And they also transformed into one Goma, and they also remember. Now Krishna is getting like this. Now Chandra's Surya Dev is also like a Goma, and he was trying and coming. Okay? And he came close to Krishna, and he wanted to put like this, but he couldn't put like that. And immediately he could not, whatever, he could not see Krishna in that situation at all, and immediately he prayed to Krishna, Govinda Balavan Balaji. Like immediately what came to his mind is Krishna's Virat Rupa, how he was meditating his entire cosmos and things like that, and he left that. Then Chandra was there. Okay? Useless fellow. Okay? Chandra also came like that. And he came, and he also came close to Krishna, and he also could not do it. He also prayed, Govinda Balavan Balaji. Indira came, so many people came, nobody could do it. And they were all standing in one line, and they were praying with Krishna, oh Krishna, we also want to stay with you, but we couldn't stay with you. But these moving overs are so wonderful, amazing. They are able to pray with you. Such an amazing devotees like that we pray. Okay? This is how cosmos happens in spiritual world. Where why Krishna allowed this tapping of his does Krishna doesn't know that no, they are intentionally hurting him or they are able to do. It is not the Krishna doesn't know. Krishna knew very well, but Krishna forgets he is Krishna when he is with his devotees. Okay? That is the Krishna of Krishna. Krishna forgets I am Krishna. Okay? He is just like, he is like ordinary person with other devotees, but he exchanges loving reciprocation with the devotees. Okay? That is how it is in spiritual world. No envy at all. Suppose, now I will tell you, like tomorrow onwards, like COVID time, you may have seen how people have become selfish. And you will see many cases. In a flood affected places, you go wrong. If food is very less, there will be a lot of fires. People will be running for food and things like that. Then spiritual world also, people are selfless. They will be fighting like, they will also be fighting in a genuine way, but this thought should go to this person with that. They will not fight for that I should get all this. Okay? That is also selfless. To give an easy example, I'll give one story that you will understand. During Lord's time, one person was there who sold a land to another person. Okay? Land was sold to another person. After 1 week, the person digged the land and he found a gold pot. Okay? Now, they both came to Lord Ram. Now, Lord Ram thought, okay, they are fighting for the golden pot, 2 cities like that. You know what the fight was for, the first person who sold the land and the second person who bought the land and then he took the golden pot. He told, oh Lord, this golden pot I bought in his land, but I believe this portion belongs to him. He should take it like that. You know the other person, what other person told? Oh Lord, I sold the land to him. So anything comes from the land belongs to him only. I am not the owner. He should take it. But this person is telling it belongs to him. That's not correct. He should take it. This is what is the fight is going on. Okay? Assume if we are like that, then we are exhibiting spiritual growth. Okay? But right now, what is happening? We all know the case will go on for years and years together, even for 1 square feet of land. Correct? That is how it is. But this is the reality of spiritual world. They are selfless. They want to give happiness to others. Okay? While regular chanting, we also get this quality. Okay? It's not that we don't have this quality. We have this quality, but by regular chanting, we will get this. Okay? Yes. Yes. So, what happens when we do spiritual practices? Our consciousness rises to higher level. Yes. And our perception of this world will change. Our expectation from this world will change. So, all this will happen after a long time, right? How many of you will take very long time? How how many of you will be in a very short time when he's given? Okay, Rosie, maybe, Rosie, you only get copy of that. Okay, yes. I'll tell you. Let us ask Krishna. We'll recite this shloka. Nasti buddhi rahitasya nachayutasya bhavana asabhavyatah shanti asantasya tadashunam. Any problem? If you are not connected to the spiritual thing, that is perform bhakti, there is no intelligence or steady mind. If no intelligence or steady mind, there is no peace. If no peace, no happiness. So what we want? Happiness. If you want happiness, you should practice bhakti. So this is what happens. If you practice bhakti, you connect with Supreme, you get a wonderful intelligence and steady mind. With steady mind, you get a peace. With peace, you get happiness. Okay? Now, when this happens, yes, when this happens, we will have problems like anything, like rain. But we will have the umbrella of bhakti where we will be suffering this optional. Okay? I'll tell you one example. One senior devotee is not losing the last stage of cancer. Okay? So we thought, let's go and give an inspiration to him. Okay? But after meeting him, he got inspired. This other way. Okay? So this is how people are. They are cancer is not a simple organ. Please understand. You have to undergo chemotherapy, your body will vomit, you do not accept anything more. It's so pandemic situation. But you have seen that they are also going through the problems. But they are not suffering at all. They are completely happy and blissful. Okay? This is how it is. Yes? So, for us also, the problem is, the obstacle is, we think that we belong to this world and we are this problem. Okay? That is because of that we are having the problem. If you think that we belong to spiritual world, I should work towards that, then we will not suffer this. Okay, that is the difference. Now, after telling all this, every class I bhakti, go there. So that means I should renounce and I should go to forest. I should be like this. Okay? So that is not the case. Even Krishna is telling here. So Arjuna also asked the question. So Krishna, tell me which of two is more beneficial? Renounce work or recommend work with devotion? Okay? Now Krishna is telling, work in devotion is better than renunciation of work. And so working and doing bhakti is better for me than renunciation. Okay? So this is not needed further. Okay? This is what is needed. I'll tell you these two personalities. The right side one is Mahatma, CEO of Mahatma. Okay? So they are practicing bhakti. Every day they chant 16 blocks, 2 hours they spend on chanting. You know, as a company, I am only in this room. Okay? At my manager level, if you keep on going, my chairman level, very tough. He has to work till 10 o'clock to attend so many meetings and decisions. Then only work will go. So every day is only till 10 o'clock only. Okay? So similar to the CEO also will have work till 10, 11 o'clock. They will have tough time every day. But in spite of that, they are also practicing bhakti. And when we ask him, how are you able to manage that? We ask him, they say, we have only 22 hours, not 24 hours. That 2 hours is meant for action. Okay? That is how they prioritize and do it. And the right side, the left side personality is Alfred Ford. You all know Ford Motors? Yes? He is the CEO of the company at that time. Now his son is taken up. He is a grandson of Ford. Okay? His initiated name is Ambarisha Das. Okay, now he is developing a very great grand temple in Mayapur, the world biggest temple in Mayapur. So he is working for that. His Guru is also there. Okay, so CEO of the company, but they are practicing. Okay, so if CEOs are able to practice, all about us. Okay, yes. Now understanding our needs. So we have to maintain our body. So basically, what is the principle is both spiritual and material, whatever you go about all these things, both should go hand in hand. Okay, both should run parallel. Yes. So another livelihood so that you can maintain the family, work according to your nature so that your mind will be satisfied, and maintaining healthy relationships with the family, mode of service and stay grounded. I'm telling you, if anyone practices bhakti, all our volunteers, all our ISKCON devotees, there is no fight in their home. There is no fight in the mind home. When I said in one class, one Prabhuji came, Prabhuji, really, there is no fight at all. Yes, I told there is really no fight. If at all, if it is there, it is very, very minimal. Next day itself, they have to come together to chant Hare Krishna or Bharati, so they try to solve mistakes. If at all there is a fight, it is for which program to go. You have to go this place or that place, which temple, this temple or that temple, not for far or yes, yes. And the spiritual practices are very important. Yes. So how to balance all this aspect? See, when I started with Bhakti, I was also chanting one term. Okay. Uh, I was also chanting one term. Then slowly, steadily, with the guidance of my mentor Karthikeya Guru, and then I had one Grasta mentors also, like me working in the I'm married. So based on their guidance and support, we could achieve the Rajesh Guru, get the volunteers ready for group decision. So we could achieve the progress in our life. Okay, so we should actually balance and progress in our life. That happens through the guidance, assistance, and support. Okay, yes. Now, as we usually do every week, in our group discussion, the topic for group discussion is discuss why these DP sessions are important and how does it help you. What are the advantages of attending it regularly? You know that what is the result. Are you all ready? We discuss. We'll discuss only 5 minutes because I want to finish the class also. So this can come. Are you also this number? Students who are finished in Indiranagar are finished in India. Okay, please turn back. The last 2 minutes of the session, that's it. So, we all understood, many of them shared that after chanting, I'm becoming calm, peaceful, I'm able to visualize the life, I'm able to perform better in office, that's what we also discussed, and many wonderful things are shared. So, this is all because you are in touch with Krishna, because of the direction of now the is pushing your Prabhupada. Because of him, I am standing here. If he would not have been there, I would be happily standing up for him. I would not be coming to your God. Okay? Yes. Now, why this satsanga is important to us? See, many people keep a gym equipment or yoga mat at stage home, but still they go to yoga studio or gym. Why? Association and they get the motivation to do it. If you do it at home, your motivation will come down. Right? Yes? So this satsanga is very important. So when you come here, your battery gets charged 100%. Okay? Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, battery will go down to 50%. Okay? And when it comes to Thursday, Friday, battery will charge 25. Saturday it is 0. Okay? Then the one is to remain you have to charge, please come. Okay? Then you come here and charge yourself. Is it true? Okay? Yes. So this is important. See, this is one picture. I am only sitting in the class. Okay? There's a one picture in Anando Center. I used to stay, give class for past 4 years. I gave classes in this center. Okay? This is the audience. 200 people minimum has to be there. Okay, minimum 200 people. That's how we used to practice and things like that. Since it's a new area, not getting, I don't know where to catch people. Here I don't know where to catch people. Here I'm struggling to find where to catch people. So because of that, people are less. So if you like this, please make sure that you spread this around. This Gita course is going to continue. It's not going to end. Last session was not the last session. Okay, it's going to continue until you are graduated, until you are completed. I am available for your service. Okay, and this satsang is very, very important. I'll tell you, this class is a previous batch of all the volunteers belongs to this batch. Okay, look at the crowd. How many people are there? But how many volunteers are there? Why? Because they didn't continue the satsang. I was available for everyone. I was available for everyone. Everyone was see, at least you guys are you are getting calls from someone. But these people I only was personally calling me. Okay, for inviting conversation, what volunteers are doing, I only did, and I only invited, and for some days we only cooked start. Okay, since the crowd is less, so we didn't order from the we didn't get it from temple, I only cooked. This is much is around, but right now only hardly 10 to 15 volunteers are there. Okay? Why? They will practice properly. They will continue the success. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Okay? So it is like a train example. Okay? We want to go to very long trains from Bangalore to Delhi also. And in between what happens, you want to take a tea or coffee, you will get down. And if you stay there for longer, what will happen? Where will you go? And it is the next station only, right? It is second station only. Then what will you think? Would you have to go back to Delhi again? Better let me go back to Bangalore. Same thing will happen. Once you drop out, this is also a journey, train journey. Okay? You should be inside the train. Sometimes some essential break is required. Say, for example, some marriage will come, something will come, some exams will come, something will come. That is acceptable. You should go and come back quickly. Otherwise, train chala jayega, then you will go back to your normal life. So you know, literally I tell you, in this crowd, after this crowd reduced also, there are six devotees only. There are also chapters, so they will so, fully people I knew very well, they were very interested. They were also participating in the group discussion. They were coming for Seva. And people stayed in the house, new apartment they bought, a lot of works were involved. So, 3 weeks they couldn't attend the sunset. After third week, they are not getting them now. Okay, I was surprised. Okay, so what will my will tell now? Me, see, no, I understood that very happy. This vital fellow made me to come every Sunday. That is what we said. Okay, and there is problem from the business. So I don't want that to happen to you all. It's up to you. Please come regularly. Otherwise, trust me, even 1 week of absence, your mind will kill you. Oh, 2 hours on a Sunday, very nice. I think it is for many productive things. That's what the mind will do. Okay? It's very, very important. Never miss Satsanga. Otherwise, very good. And very important is chanting on the weeks. Because we have 9,440 minutes every day. 1% of this 40 minutes. Okay? All this we need is 1% of your daily time. Okay? Yes. That's all. So we would like to thank few donors. Sunita Mataji and last week Puja Mataji, and then two more devotees, Dinesh Prabhu and more chosen because very rarely. So they all sponsored the Pushkara. By the way, we all know the situation now because of the war. We are not getting a commercial gas cylinder. Our kitchen has stopped because of non-available cylinder. And the brahmacharis are there. Brahmacharis means they don't sell anything, they don't have any other one, they work only for Krishna. Like that, there are around 20 people are there, it's not in our kitchen. So we have to maintain them. They cannot get our polling case cylinder, they cannot get an overseas cylinder. So we have to maintain them. So the resources and things are reserved for them. So otherwise, they will not be able to survive. Because of that, already 5 wood started. I thought putting the video of the lot, I will share with you. Already we started putting the 5 and the next is reduced to only 3 for that. That is how it is going on. So hopefully we will pray that this problem will go off. So today we provide the banana prasada, but hopefully you will get a wonderful prasada for your years. Right? Yes. So next week itself it should be solved most likely because we are purchasing we already purchased a wooden stove. We are trying to get wooden for working. We don't have contacts, we don't have contacts in help us. We want to purchase wood in a large quantity, start cooking. So most likely next week, if not next week, Prashad starts. Okay? Until that time, please bear with me, please forgive us. It is actually painful for me to send you everything. Okay? I don't really like it because it's not standard. It's not means Prashad should be there. Whatever is not there, no problem, Prashad should be there. Whatever is not there, but it's not there, so that is the thing. Yes. So our Gita course will continue for all Sundays as long as you are available. Next session, special Ramakatha by my mentor Israel Karthikeyan. Okay? Please bring anyone here, dear ones, a simple Ramakatha. And who is going to speak? Karthikeyan Guru is an amazing session it's going to be. I request all of you to join. And I would like to thank all the volunteers who have come early for setup and giving the flowers, giving the Mala, setting up the altar. You are all doing wonderful seva. Trust me, whosoever do the seva, they will progress much more advanced. Okay, that is a very, very successful key for progress. So if you get that, please come on. Actually, I want to see that everyone will get the same opportunity. Okay, today we have around 15 people. I am not able to give any seva to many of them. Okay, it was very kind. I was also feeling very embarrassed to keep them idle. So what I think is I make a group and one more volunteer can try to do one more week so that everyone will get a rotation of services. Okay, that is the thing. And for your benefit, Prabhupada short videos posted on the group. Every day morning we are having Japa session. I think only 26 posts on Japa session as well as on the Prabhupada class. But we are 70 people. I request all of you to do this just 30 seconds to 60 seconds only the Prabhupada class. Please give it an answer to the prayer. Because Prabhupada is not an ordinary person, as I told you. He was taken the darshan of Krishna every time when he writes a book. When he writes a book of the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, he takes darshan of Krishna and writes a book. That person speaks things in the speech of Krishna immediately. Okay? So hearing his body is very, very important. Even if you cannot understand English, there is a subtitle given to that. Okay? So every video will have subtitle. If you cannot understand, at least read the subtitle. Is very, very, very important. And as I've been telling, every Friday we have a 10 a.m. reading session. If you are available and free, please join. My wife is taking. She is most celebrating and here to give her class. Okay? Yes. So, very good. Yes. Okay, no questions. There will be. Yes. Go ahead. I will speak again.
You said about the 10,000 years, right?
Yes.
So, right now, this came out of the
Nice question. Do you all get the question? The Gajendra was there 10,000 years in water. Why Vishnu did not come in the first year itself? Okay? That's the problem with all of us. We also have the same problem. First 10,000 years, he thought, I can solve this problem. Okay? He thought, I am a king of elephants. Actually, this Gajendra was a king of elephants. He thought, I can solve this problem. Okay? And the elephants were sitting in the bank. Okay? They were also putting their tusk, using the tusk, they were pulling the Gajendra. The relatives were also helping. After some time, the problem was so hard, it was pushing inside, even the relatives were pushed inside the water. Okay? Once it reached the stage where the Gajendra went into the water, this picture is not the real picture. That is the depiction. But actually, what happened is, he went inside the water, only his eyes were visible, just his hands. Okay? Since he went so deep in the water, even the relatives were pulled in the water. They thought, okay, along with it, we also will go Govinda, so we don't know. So they went up and back. Okay, they went back. So after 10,000 years, Hare Krishna, he is very nice Krishna. It's not yeah. So, so 10,000 years, he thought he will only manage. After 10,000 years, by Lord's mercy, he remembered his past life. Then he offered prayer. Moment he offered prayer, God. Okay? So moment we surrender. So whenever we get a problem, this is a understand. When we get a problem, when we think we can solve it, Krishna will be there to the top. Oh, it's no, not that way. No. Okay? When we surrender to Krishna, then he just comes and he will have peace. That's what it is. That's what it is. Any other question? Yes, please. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Because this next later, I have asked how long does it take?
Yes.
you joined get the right answer that question.
Yeah, you're very strong. Okay. Yes. I also felt that I didn't cover that. Yes. Okay. So, how many years I practiced in Krishna consciousness? Any idea? How many years I will be strong? Any idea?
Next slide.
So, I will actually this from 2019, 6 years. Okay? Within 2 years, I started a big class. Okay? So, it will happen very short. Provided we are sincere and serious. Okay? So, sincere in the sense, always eager for spiritual practices. I should come what way, I will go for the class. That is serious, sincere is delay chanting, delay applying this program, that is don't miss that. Consistent. Okay? If you are consistent and serious, you will achieve the same progress level what I have achieved in 2 years. You can achieve better than that also. I know I have trained some students, they are doing much better than me also. Okay? They are taking classes and they are doing much better than me also. And they have developed more better qualities than me, and I saw that I was very happy. Okay? Usually material work, we try to teach as much they want to do. Okay? If they progress more than the teacher, they feel envy or jealous. But in spiritual work, when they progress more than me, I'm very happy. I was very happy to see one of my students progress very well, and he exhibited a wonderful quality. I was very happy to see. Okay? This is not spiritual. If you are sincere and serious, you will progress. Here we go. No, thank you so much. On Ekadashi day, you all came together very, very happy. Okay? Yes. So you all got a glimpse of spiritual world today. Very happy. Yes. We will go for a chanting now. Can you repeat after me? Kritya Vishnu Veda Namayato Ame Vapare Panchayaya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Sakamna Pranam, Hare This sloka is that after studying all the Vedas designed in the Mahabharata form, that is the only which we offer the intelligence of the Veda. The intelligence of the Veda is no happiness. We want permanent happiness. Intelligence of Mahabharata. Okay? Which has the information from that. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Bhagavad Gita. We are going to Please close your eyes, sit in a happy posture. The Ekadashi today is the most auspicious, wonderful day. Any chanting we do is like 100 times beneficial today. So with this good in mind, let us chant attentively, focusing, only focusing on Krishna and his holy name, like Mahamantra. Okay? Together, one voice. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.